And now, thus says Yahweh of armies, set your hearts upon your roads. Haggai chapter 1, verse 5. Thank modern ingenuity for coming up with the point-and-shoot cameras. It makes taking good, sharp pictures so easy. At the same time, though, I wonder if the digital aspect is such a good thing. Yes, it is nice to go out for a couple of hours and take pictures and immediately see what and how they turned out by looking at the viewer. It is nice to come home, connect the camera to the computer and download them. Then using some type of Photoshop program, make the adjustments, and there you have it. A super good picture the same day, instead of having to wait weeks for a roll of film to be developed before you see how you did. But you can end up taking so many pictures of nothing just because you can, and end up sorting through hundreds of pictures of what? A blade of grass? Perhaps the old way is best. You gathered up rolls of film and took them in to be developed, then waited for days or weeks to see how they turned out. It taught you patience, taught you to pay attention to what you were doing. If you are old enough to remember those days, how many of you took lots of pictures on a vacation trip only to find out, when they were developed, maybe 10 or 12 out of how many rolls of film actually turned out? The rest were blurred. The sun was too bright, the light not bright enough, our finger got in the way, someone else got in the way, or we took a selfie when we thought the camera did not take the picture. Then, having seen how many pictures did not turn out, we think, man, I spent $5, $10, $15, $20 or more on 12 pictures? And half of those were of my nose and eye and finger and hand? There is good and bad to both types of cameras for us who are amateur photographers. I have no doubt that then, and even now, the professionals take many pictures and end up with a few that turn out really good. The days of autofocus pictures is fading. The days of autofocus spiritual pictures is growing. If we were to plot it on a graph, it is easy to see one goes up and the other goes down steeply. While picture taking is not critical, the spiritual is of great concern, or should be to us. Not as though we sit here and point at everyone else, but shut up, listen to the Lord, and take a good look at the spiritual photos of our life. He shows them to us, and in this verse says, set your hearts upon your roads. Take a good look at the pictures of your life. What roads have your heart walked?